Hello there, my friends. I know it has been a while. I have been rather busy as of late. There's been a lot of changes in my life, but I'm here now, and that's what counts, I think. I recently, as you can see in the title, I have gotten my hands on a Nintendo Switch 2. Actually, to be more accurate, my brothers managed to get their hands on a Switch 2, and they gifted that to me as a wedding gift. My brothers and my friends, and I want to thank you guys so much for that. Thank you. Thank you for that. But yeah, no, that's one of those big changes I guess I'll talk about in a different video. But yes, I am now married, and I have moved into a new apartment, and I have a Switch 2, which is what I'm talking about today. So this is gonna be exciting. First new video in the apartment, first video about the Switch 2. It's been about a week and a half now as of recording since I got it. Right off the bat, I do want to say I am having a ton of fun with Mario Kart and with the new Donkey Kong game. That is insanely fun. My brothers and my friends, they were able to get me the bundle with the Mario Kart game, which is nice, so I don't have to spend an extra $30 to get Mario Kart. I will say though, it was weird. They kind of make you transfer your account. It was really annoying. When I went to download the Mario Kart game, it was like, oh, okay, so you have the virtual game card. You can't load that on this system yet because your primary system is your previous Nintendo Switch. But that's stupid because I went to the eShop on this Switch 2 system and downloaded the game. It was fully downloaded. It just couldn't play because it couldn't load onto the system because of the stupid game card mechanic thing or whatever. That was actually really annoying because I waited for it to download. I was ready to play it. I was so excited, and it's like, oh wait, no, you gotta go get your other Switch and enable the stupid game card thing because frick you, I guess. It's just super weird that like you can go to the eShop and you can buy a game, download it, or even just download it, and it'll be like, oh, it's connected to your account, but it's not on this system. And I hadn't set up the game card thing yet, so sure, that may be on me, but it's stupid that I can't just download a game right to one system. I don't know if it'll be different if I get a new digital game on the Switch 2, if it'll still be on the old one, but now that I've set all that up, it's a whole hassle. I had to go back to my parents' house, grab the old Switch, and then come back. But that was a minor annoyance. That was definitely something that I did not love, because I couldn't play the game that I had. What else is there? There's Mario Kart. Mario Kart's really fun. I just last night, I got the Rainbow Road. It's the road that you go, and I went on it, and it was actually really cool. And I'm glad that I liked it because I didn't love Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road. I think it was a little too spaceship themed. I think it would have been okay as a different track in Mario Kart 8, but it was just a little too, you know what I mean? It's just too not Rainbow Roady, I guess. Maybe I'm just picky about it, but I really liked this Rainbow Road. It was really cool. They had some things on it that made it feel like you're going super fast, and so I guess technically I sort of beat the game. Not really, because I still got all those knockout tours to do. I guess I need to back up a little bit. The Grand Prix are fun, but what they do with them is they'll pick just 4 courses, and they won't just do a retro cup and a standard cup. They'll pick any 4 courses they want, really, and it could be like a day theme, night theme. They just pick the 4. I don't know how Nintendo did it. They just have 4 courses, and then you do the first one as you normally would, 3 laps on your track. But then the next course is you start from Mario Bros. Circuit, and you're going to the Crown City. You start there, and then it's like an intermission track, so you're driving to the next race. That counts as like your first and second lap, and then the third lap is just the second track. So to me, that was a little disappointing because most of your Grand Prix is just driving to the next course, which isn't terribly interesting, you know? It's fun still. Don't get me wrong, it's still very fun, but it's just a little bit boring. Not boring. Boring is a little too harsh, but it's just like if you do a versus race, you can just choose to do that track. So the bummer of the intermission stuff is you don't get to see more of the track that you actually want to play. You have to choose to do a versus race to actually experience that track as it was made, which is really weird to me because you wouldn't think Nintendo would do that. I thought it would be like, oh, like you go to the next one just at the end of the race, which is different. Anyways, so they got the Grand Prix, and those are fun. But if you want to just do a normal course and just do all the normal courses, you just got to go to a versus race and choose that. And then there's Knockout Tour, which is dreadful. It is brutal, man. Knockout Tour is pretty difficult. It's not hard to win, but against the CPUs, they are just brutal, man. If you're trying to 3-star a Knockout Tour, you have to be in first place in every single leg of the race, which doesn't sound hard. It's hard though, because the CPUs are brutal. They will hit you with every item they've got. It feels like they're rubber banding. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems as though I'm crushing everyone, and then in that last leg of the race, when I'm about to get first place, they all seem to go a lot faster than they were before. So Knockout Tour is very fun. It's just not super fun if you're trying to 3-star it. 3-starring Grand Prix is pretty standard, but Knockout Tour is a whole other game. And then the other big part of Mario Kart is the open world, the free roam mode, and that is super cool. So you can just go around all the tracks, you can kind of practice on them, rewind, and well, if you're in single player, you can rewind anytime you want, which is an excellent way to dodge a blue shell. I will say I love the free roam mode, and my wife also loves the free roam mode because I'll sometimes get back from work and she's just on the couch playing Switch 2, not even racing, just going around getting costumes for Toad and everyone. And this Mario Kart game is definitely, it leans into that skill level that I don't think Nintendo really likes to do a lot. Mario Kart's been competitive since probably the beginning, or at least N64, but like people did all those crazy tricks and glitches, and especially in Mario Kart Wii, they did some crazy things to time save. And it seems like they leaned a little bit into that with this game, which is weird because, you know, in Mario Kart 8, they were like, no, if you go 2 centimeters off track, Lakitu's gonna get you. And there's still a little bit of that. I am a little annoyed about that, because sometimes I'm trying to cut a corner, and it just happens to be over top of a crowd. Like in DK Pass, there's this part where like there's this half pipe type thing, but if you have a boost or something, you can go up that and over to where the finish line is. You can do that in free roam just fine, but if you're in a Grand Prix or a versus race, he will go snatch you up even if you're already over it, and he will put you back to where you were, which is super annoying. But anyways, no, Mario Kart's been a lot of fun. The free roam is great. I love the photo mode. I never interact with that in any other game. Like, they have it in tons of games. Like, there's a photo mode, it feels like, in almost every game now. But I never interact with it. It's like, I just don't care. But like, it's cool. I like their photo mode a lot, and I love all the costumes you can get, and I wish there were just more. I haven't even gotten all of them. I just wish there were more. And I wish that like Bowser's minions would get costumes, and not Koopa and not Lakitu. I don't know why they can have costumes, but Goomba can't. Freaking Goomba, the first enemy you ever see in any game ever. And Donkey Kong only has one costume, and that is ridiculous because he is older than Mario. He deserves more. They could throw in freaking Donkey Kong Bonanza's out. They could throw in like the overall costume that he has. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Why wouldn't they just have that in there just to promote the other game? It's ridiculous. I hope they patch in or update the game just to have more skins and costumes, especially for like some of the other characters like Dry Bones. Dry Bones is the best. Like, freaking give him a top hat. He had a top hat in the Mario Odyssey game. It's my profile picture on my Switch. I love Dry Bones and he's amazing, but like why does he get nothing but Koopa Troopa gets everything and Lakitu gets stuff? Freaking Lakitu, I hate him. You don't understand the hate I feel for Lakitu. I guess I can also talk about Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's great. It's like Odyssey, but probably better. I don't know. It's hard to say. You can go around and you can smash everything. I love smashing things. It's super fun. I love smashing rocks and bad guys, and it is incredibly... It is a very simple game, it feels like. I'm only in like the second area where all these crystal guys are, but like it seems like a very simple game. You just kind of punch the ground, you find banana, and ooh, banana. And it's great, and it's very fun. And unlike Odyssey, where there's just a ton of moons, you get enough to move on, and then you do that, you have a reason for wanting to find the bananas, and that is every 5 banana, you get a skill point, and you can upgrade DK so that he can be more powerful when he punches, or he can have another form of attack, like he can grab and surf on the water instead of just the land, which is weird. I feel like you should be able to surf on the water from the beginning, but whatever. Yeah, you can just upgrade DK and give him more sonar, slap, or other moves and stuff, and it's really neat to see, just to see a form of progression in a game like that, because I loved Mario Odyssey, but like there were a ton of moons, and it's like once you get to a certain point, it's like I don't need any more moons. They don't do anything for me. But with this, you just can get banana and upgrade DK to your heart's content. I imagine again there's probably infinite banana. I don't know if there's infinite, but like there's probably a lot of banana, more than you will get for the skill points. But still, I like this a lot. And I like that you can dress up DK. I think that is pretty neat. You can give him costumes and different color fur, and yeah, it is just incredibly fun. I'll just be sitting there. I won't even be progressing. I'll just be whacking the earth with all of my Donkey Kong might, just having a blast, tearing through the terrain. I will say, I wasn't planning to get a Switch 2 this early. I was planning to wait a little bit just to see, hey, maybe they'll come out with something, you know, a little bit more interesting, you know, but Donkey Kong is just so fun. Honestly, I feel like they should have bundled Donkey Kong in with the Switch 2 instead of Mario Kart. I know why they didn't. Mario Kart is always gonna just sell like hotcakes, so I get why they did that, but at the same time, I think Donkey Kong Bonanza is just such a better game, and that to me feels like a system seller. Donkey Kong, I think is it worth buying a Switch 2? Maybe it's too early to say, but like it is incredibly fun, man. So I'm glad I have one. I'm glad I'm having fun, but I guess we'll see what Nintendo does next. They've got a lot of games supposedly coming out with no release dates, just a vague 2025, and we don't got much month left to go. It's been a long, busy time since I've done anything on my channel, but I've been rather busy, and life is starting to calm down. I'm done with wedding, done with honeymoon. I'm a married man. It's great. It's fantastic even. Just saw Fantastic Four and see, there's so much for me to make videos about. I just have been crazy busy. Like I wanted to make a video about Thunderbolts, for crying out loud. And now there's Fantastic Four is out, and I got things to say about that, and Superman, and just a bajillion other things I want to talk about. So I really hope that I can get back into making videos. But in the meantime, I have been making YouTube Shorts. I've been doing that because that's easy. You just take a 30-second video on the Switch, go to the app, save it to your phone, throw some text down there, bada bing, bada boom, and you're done. That's a YouTube short with a couple thousand views on there. If you made it this long in the video and you're not subscribed already, why don't you? It's free, it's pretty cool, it makes me feel good. I'm finally back up to 300. For a while I was stuck at 299 and it was really bugging me. But we're at 300 now and that's very nice. Nice even number. So I guess maybe don't subscribe. Don't ruin my even number. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out my second channel as well, which has also been dormant, but I'm trying to hopefully maybe do some Let's Play stuff over there. That could be fun. I'm constantly playing Switch 2, so maybe I could just record it and throw it on there. You never know. But thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care.